Hello, I'm Johnny, and the collaboration. Look, I'm lost for words. So, I'm involved in a collaboration with 6 artists and me, the hobbyist. This is what I've made for the collaboration. Randolph the troll. I can't get a very good angle, so I'm probably going to have to take my phone off the gimbal and get closer shots or whatever and explain a bit about him, so I will do that now. Right, sorry for the jumpiness. I'm now holding my camera. So as you can see, he's very, very large, and it took about a month to make him. I mean, he's finished enough for the collaboration. I finished him yesterday, and that was Friday. It's Saturday now. And I'm going to upload this video as soon as I've done it on YouTube, because the collaboration is tomorrow. Yes, so there's his hands and his fingernails. He's got hairy arms. And his clothing, this is some nice tweed, and I can't remember where I got this fabric from, and this is some felt that I made for his patch. He's wearing one of my old jumpers and another, I think that's a lamb's wool jumper. There's his face. Now I've added some moss on his forehead and down here, but I don't know if I like this bit because it sort of frames his face. I don't know, I might take it off, I might leave it, I don't know. But this moss, it's that moss that you use for, you know, when you're building like train models, the scenery and stuff like that. It's quite nice, and added some like little mossy detail, mossy moles on his face, hands and feet. He's got glass eyes. I was going to add some eyebrows, but with the moss and everything like that, there just wasn't any room. I mean, I suppose I could add them on a later date. That's his hair that he's attempted to cut himself, and it's not been styled, but it still looks pretty nifty. And as you can see, he's got a massive tail. In the design, drew him in a like crouching position. But of course, when I've been stitching his clothing on and stuff, I had to straighten his arms and legs out. And I tell you what, the positions he got into, his legs were around me neck, his tail was around me neck, because I had to stitch under the arms, and it was, I mean, he's not that heavy, but it was very awkward. I'm wanting to, on a later date, sorry fingers, put a little hairy thing on the end of the tail and cover this in cheesecloth or something like that. So I'll just move him round, and he's probably going to fall on top of me. There's the back of him. That's his hair, and there's a little ponytail I added. This fur was from a jacket, a lady's jacket, and I used the fur off it. It's faux fur. And there's the back of him. I really enjoyed creating him, and his name didn't come to me till the other day. Normally when I'm creating things, the names come to me instantly, but with him it took a while, so he's called Randolph. Show you his feet if I can get into that angle. His toenails. He's got hairy legs. Yes, so that's all I want to say about him. I'll put you back on the gimbal and then get cracking with the rest of this video. I'll just show you this. As you can see, I didn't have a lot of time to do the goats. I had a really cool idea to do the goats. Sculpt them and mount them, but I just didn't have the time. So as you can see, I just quickly sketched this childlike drawing of a bridge and the troll underneath. This is the middle goat. As you can see, I ran out of goggly eyeballs. Yeah, so that's the middle goat. This is the baby goat. And this is the big fat goat. Yeah, so that's that. Not a lot to say about that. And this is I couldn't find the original story of the Three Billy Goats Gruff. You know, the darker version. So this is like a kiddie's version, and it's boring. So I have rewrote the story. So I'll just get you back into this angle again. I've just got a new table and it's smaller than what I'm used to. So getting the angles that I used to get are virtually impossible. Right, let me see. So here we go with the story. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I'll just pause you for a second because I need a drink. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'll leave the other artists' links below the video so you can click on and see what they've come up with inspired by fairy stories. What else was it I wanted to mention? Oh yes, and if you're interested in how I made Randolph, I've made 5 short videos, so I'll be showing them after this video because I just haven't got the equipment or the knowledge and how to do a proper video. But in time I will learn. So get on with this. Once upon a time there were 3 Billy Goats Gruff. They lived in a meadow that was green and lush. But the greedy goats had eaten all the grass and leaves from the bushes, non-stop eating like a plague of locusts. They yearned for more greenery to get their gnashes on. Across the river was some juicy grass ripe for the taking, so they decided to go there by any means necessary. Across the river there was a bridge. Under the bridge lived a fashion-conscious troll. He would snatch people who tried to cross the river and tear them limb from limb and eat them whole. He hoarded their belongings in clothes so that he could make some fashionable clothing. Having already failed at cutting his hair to stay on trend, he needed the distraction. The 3 Billy Goats Gruff weren't afraid of the troll. They thought he was docile and knew he was very vain, so decided to trick him to gain access to the lush green meadow. The 2 largest goats approached the bridge. Clip, clop went their hooves. The troll jumped out onto the bridge. He said, "Who dares to cross my bridge?" "Oh, just 2 fat goats. We heard there was a fashionable troll. He was very smart indeed, and wanted to gaze upon him." The troll liked this and posed for them whilst they could admire his garments, oohing and eyeing. The smallest goat went under the bridge to search the troll's hoard. He found a pair of tatty trousers with a brightly coloured patch, picked them up and returned to his brothers. The troll was furious. "Give me back my precious trousers," he snarled. The goats laughed and mocked the troll. "These tatty things, they look like a rat's nest. Let us cross the bridge, then you can have them back, or we will toss them into the river." The troll was anxious. He loved them trousers with all his heart. He agreed to let them cross the bridge. Once they reached the other side, the troll shouted, "Give me back my trousers now!" The 3 Billy Goats Gruff laughed and berated the troll, tearing up the trousers with their horns and even nibbled some. The troll, defeated, tears forming in his eyes, fell to his knees, sobbing his heart out. Those trousers were the most magnificent clothing he had owned, made from the spoils of a dozen village folk who dared to cross his bridge. The 3 Billy Goat Gruff skipped and danced all the way to the lush green meadow. Eating way beyond any goat was capable, they munched through the whole meadow, the grass, the bushes, and even daring to climb the trees to reach the lush green leaves. So very fat and exhausted, they laid upon the barren meadow and went to sleep, dreaming of lush green meadows from which they could feast upon. Now the troll wiped away his tears, wanted vengeance, so angry that his whole body shook. He crept quietly as any troll could to the meadow, but was dismayed to see how bare it was, almost desert-like. Those darn goats have eaten everything. He was now upon the snoring fat goats. Taking out his axe, he quickly chopped off their heads. They won't be decimating another meadow. Mounting their heads upon 3 wooden stakes to warn away any other greedy goats who would dare to damage the countryside. Back under his cosy bridge, Randolph enjoyed his speciality, goat casserole, whilst admiring his precious goat hide trousers and matching socks. The end. So in my story, the 3 billy goats gruff, Randolph is the hero. Yes, so anyway, that's all I've got to say. Yeah, so as I say, if you're interested in seeing how I created Randolph, just look at my other videos. I think there's about 5 of them, and I hope you've enjoyed my little story and my cool drawing of the troll under the bridge and me little goats. Just a shame I didn't have more time. I would have liked to do me idea where I had planned for the goats, but never mind. My main concern was making Randolph. So I'm just babbling now, aren't I? Johnny signing out. See you, bye.